Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Muhammad Isri bin Azmi. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude because I was given this platform to share a few tips on how to write a brilliant application letter. I just want to let you guys know that I'm not going to do this presentation alone, but will be accompanied by such a beautiful young lady named Nur Isma Zafira, but you guys can call her Fira. Both of us will be covered on do's and don'ts when you are writing for an application later. I think it is one of the most annoying things when applying for a job is that you submit your application letter or resume and then you don't receive anything back. It is really frustrating. I know how exactly the feels of being turned down when we have given our best, when when we invest a lot of efforts on it. It is really pain inside. However, in this video, I'm going to help you land that job and achieve that goal. I'm going to teach you how to write a brilliant application letter. So whenever you apply for any job, make sure you submit a job application letter along with your resume. Now, to help you achieve success, within this video, this is what I and my partner will cover. I'm going to tell you five things that you need to avoid before submitting your application letter for it to be successful. Now, here are the five things you do not ever include it in your application letter. First of all is have typos and grammatical errors. Make sure you conduct a spell check and a grammar check of your application letter for errors. If there are any errors, you will not get along invited for an interview. Make sure that your application letter is been proofreading before you submit it, because uh, if you are making if you are making mistakes in your application letter, it will lower your chances to land that job. And then the second one is give excruciating detail. When you are writing an application letter, is it really important to keep your point a brief? And then your sentence should be short and simple. Then tell the employer what they need to know to make your resume stand out and highlight the important parts of your professional skills. Don't you need please bear in mind that application letter only be right in a page of A4 paper, not two pages, only one page. Moving on to the third point, include the incorrect information on the basis of the fraud, which is it means that uh, you tend to lie towards the company that you are apply for the jobs, which is they're not being honest. You are telling them what exactly you are not, which is you are being lying on the parts of your educations, your skills, and else. When you are lying, you are making yourself in a situation that you will be rejected because you're not being honest. And uh, and then you have to know that lie will make the situation become worse because it will haunt you back. Because one day you are going to work in that position, but if you not manage to do the things that you had been lying, all the things will go mess up you because lying is not the best thing. Be honest when you are submitting your application letter. And for the fourth point is forgetting to specify the company or job title. This is really important, which is when you are writing an application letter, please insert what exactly the position that you are looking in that company, so that the hiring manager could look over your skills that be included in your resume and matching with the position that you are applying, so they exactly know you are set for the position for that position or not. Then if the position are matching, so the chances for you to get hired is really high. And for the last one is do not make excuses for the skill you have. This is really important. You do not need to point out where where you fall short. Please focus on your strength so that the hiring manager know what exactly you can do for their company, what you can give towards them. Do not focus on what exactly you cannot do on your weaknesses. This is really important for them to look over what exactly who you are, what you are capable of. So please state the states about your strengths, not setting about your weaknesses. I think that's all from me. I hope this tips really helps you in the future.
Hi and hello everyone. I am Noor Isma Zafra, and today I'll be continue discussing about what we can do in writing for an application letter towards the employer. As you are well informed, just now my partner Yusra Azmi has already elaborated the what exactly that we're supposed not to do when it comes in writing for an application letter. So on behalf of my partner, I'll be continue discussing on what we can do for in writing for an application letter towards the employer. Um, First and foremost, before we going through the points, as you can see on the screen, um, I'll be I'll be discussing informing what is actually the purpose of the application letter. So application letter is actually a text proceeding that is attached alongside with a resume or your curriculum vitae, um, uh, and it helps to express you more of your individuality. In short, it is an overview, a letter that is overview of who you are, summarizing of who you are with descriptions of relevant qualifications, your skills, your experiences, um, and thus it is actually a letter, an application for action. For a start, an application letter requires a header. As you can see on the screen, the first point is include a header. Um, it requires a header containing your name, your email address, your contact name, in order for the hiring manager to contact you later on. The header should be typed in a clear, readable font on top of your application letter. The header, as I already said, that it should be a clear, readable font. Thus, in selecting the font, um, it doesn't matter the selecting the font for the header or the content itself. Make sure the font that you are selecting is professional and readable font. You don't have to be it doesn't have to be a fancy or twisting kind of font. Make sure it looks professional and readable, because after all, it's you want your message and vocabulary to stand out, not your choice of font. We recommend, as you can see on the screen, to use Times New Roman with the font size of 12, as it is classic. It looks professional and it is readable. On top of that, moving on to addressing the letter to the recruiting manager. When addressing the letter to the manager, use a common greeting such as Dear Recruiting Manager or Dear HR Specialist. Uh, Please make sure that you are not addressing the letter towards the wrong person. Please double check and please spend some time to getting to know the name of your recruiting manager, and make sure that you did not address the letter towards the wrong person. Next, moving on to the mention the job or position applied. It is better to compose a fresh um, application letter for each job you apply for, so that you can provide a specific information and demonstrate interest in the open role in particular. Please spend some time reading material about the company and also the job listing. Evaluate and compare your qualifications, your skills, and your experiences, and your familiarity with the list of the skills. And last but not least, compose a brief summary of your expertise and experience in the description of the work. The purpose of the application letter, after all, is to impress the potential manager, potential employer, to differentiate you from the other applicants. That's all from us. We hope that this video will give you some insight, some knowledge about what you can do and what you cannot do for an upcoming job hunting in writing this application letter. All the best and good luck.